Hi everyone, I'm JD. Welcome back to my channel. So I've got a process video here for day 25 of the March journal challenge, daily journal challenge, and we are using a tag. So I pulled out some of my own handmade tags that I made from scraps like 2 years ago now. And these are the ones I've been holding on to. And I thought maybe I'd want to use one of these pretty tags, but in the end I couldn't. One, it was too hard to let go of them, and two, the diamantes on them make them a bit bulkier, and because the journal is quite bulky as it is, I didn't want to add any extra bulk to it, so I ended up just going through these thinner tags from Kylie from Paper Daisy Journals. Love these tags. So I'm picking out my favourite ones, which are the blue, purple and the white one that has blue and purple flowers on it. And I've printed them out, some on thick paper, 200 GSM paper, and also on just normal copy paper. So I pulled out different sizes and different weights of paper because I'm not sure yet which ones I want to use. But then I didn't end up using those coloured ones, I don't think. I think I used just one of them, but I thought I would use these more vintage looking tags instead. So I'm just choosing the ones that I like, the ones that have a bit more of the purple and the blue, and then I started picking ones that had some kind of connection to my mum and how she used to, she still does, garden a lot. And yeah, just this page spread became the inspiration for the page spread. The journaling part of it anyway was gardening and flowers, and how my mum and I used to always go to the nursery and she would let me pick some flowers, and I would go through her flower books and I would choose which flowers from those books that I'd want to get the next time we went to the nursery. And I usually chose from a book called Annuals. And yeah, I just love looking at the pretty pictures. In fact, yeah, maybe that's part of why I like junk journals, or why I like the botanical theme so much, because it's kind of like what I did as a kid anyway. I would go through pictures of flowers, and I just had fun sitting there on the lounge chair, flipping through the book, looking at all the pretty pictures of the flowers and choosing my favourite ones. And yeah, I ended up journaling about how all of that, how my mum and I went to the nursery, how I'd pick out flowers, and how, just choosing some of my favourite flowers. So I would go on garden tours. So whenever I went to her house, she would take me on a garden tour around the garden, and she would teach me all the names of the plants and the flowers and the trees. So that was quite fun. I liked learning all of those names, and I ended up just writing a list of flowers, my favourite flowers, and a list of all those flower names that I remember being taught. So Happy Wanderer, Clematis, Bougainvillea, Agapanthus, Silver Birch, Variegated Pitostrum, of course your daisies, your pansies, Impatiens, and Alyssum. And yeah, I had fun just planting all these flowers too. So I had my own set of gardening gloves, my own little weeder. My mum had her large gardening gloves and her bigger weeder, and yeah, so it was fun to garden together, and I would plant my own little seedlings and watch them grow. So there were marigolds. We watched my favourite two actually were larkspur and snapdragons. So when I saw those pictures, I was like, yes, I want to get those. They're just really pretty. They're kind of these tall flowers, but I don't know how to explain it. Kind of the bell-shaped flower, which I really love, the bell-shaped flower. Anyway, so I'm just going on a trip down memory lane pretty much. And then I selected these two tags in particular because they have the pansy, or the mini pansy, and that just reminded me of Mum and those, we planted pansies in the garden. And then I'm just choosing some washi tape to make a little tag flip, just to give it a bit more interactivity, so it flips down. And I end up just writing the date and the prompt on that tag, nothing fancy. I used this red washi tape because it has some floral design on it. And the other one I turned into a pocket, and I added in a little piece of scrap paper here. You can see me slipping that in there, and I cut it down to size. So I've just got a little basket of scrap papers next to me on the desk, and it's really fun. I can just choose from there pieces that I like to add into my page spreads. And yeah, so just sticking that there, and then in all the blank spaces, that's where I journal. I do end up sticking this blue tag on the back. That's the only way I decorate the back piece. I just thought, for fun, stick that there, make it more interactive, turn it around and you see something pretty. But I journal on the front, and then I journal on that white page, on the blank page on the other side with the lines. And I chose this page as well because see that bag on the other side with the flowers? It ties in with that floral theme, and that page that I'm sticking this, well, slipping that into, it's the page that came from a botanical book. So I like that kind of, it all fits in. This page was about flowers. And then I was just kind of playing around with these other tags, sort of seeing where I can fit them in, if I can fit them in, but none of them really worked, so I just left it in the end. And yeah, I might just skip ahead a little bit and show you the journaling part of it. So getting my pen and now just doing the writing. So I'll skip quickly through this part. So back again, done all my journaling on that scrap piece of paper. I wrote my favourite flowers and just decorated it with some flower drawings. And then over here, just writing about all those flower names that I learned and the memories with Mum gardening, and also Dad. He also liked to garden and the flowers in his garden as well. So that's my page spread. Thanks for watching. Bye.